Hey guys, Andrew from ModelFly here and welcome back to another RC update video. I've had some fantastic brand new product arrive through the doors this week. Let's get into it, show you some of the nice items that we've got. The Inductrix Switch Air is a brand new product from Blade. It's a super innovative and really cool drone slash indoor flying wing. This Inductrix Switch has multiple forms. You may be familiar with the Inductrix Switch hovercraft version that's already out in the market. That is the drone which clips into the skirt and base for the hovercraft, and you have the two forms you can basically use it in. So choose it to be a hovercraft or choose it to be a normal indoor drone like an Inductrix. The Inductrix Air is much the same, except the option you get instead of a hovercraft is actually the flying wing. And this has multiple flight modes in both styles. So whether you're in drone mode, you have your beginner, intermediate, advanced flight modes, or whether you are in the wing form, you do have a beginner and advanced flight mode within that as well. So in either setup, it's still super easy to fly, really maneuverable. I was very surprised when flying it in the office here, how maneuverable the wing actually is. You can fly it much like a drone. If you get into trouble, you can stop and hover, but when you are forward flying, you do have a lot of maneuverability and it is really fun to use. This does come in two versions. We can go B&F, we can go ready to fly. The ready to fly comes with transmitter, battery and charger. The B&F, you will need to add your own radio. We've hooked ours up here to the Office DX9. The battery for this is just a standard one cell 150 milliamp E-flite battery. So super common, very common in all the Inductrix aircraft, as well as some of the smaller indoor aircraft as well. So batteries, most of you are probably going to have some of them already, and the charger is a standard USB style charger. For those of you that do have the hovercraft version already, you can purchase the wing on its own and then have all three versions to be able to be used. Much the same if you buy the Air and do want to buy the hovercraft skirting and base plate, you can do that as well. For those of you that do have the hovercraft version, you will need to perform a quick firmware update to the aircraft before you can fly in the wing configuration. But that's relatively easy to do. So whether you've chosen to bought the hovercraft version or whether you're looking at buying the Air, you are afforded the whole option of having hovercraft, drone or flying wing. So it's a super cool product, super innovative and a bunch of fun to use in multiple ways. Whether you're on the pool, on the ground, flying in a drone or flying as a wing, fantastic fun. The new Nano S2 from Blade is the next generation of indoor 3D helicopter. This is a fantastic unit for the beginner, all the way up to the advanced 3D pilot that wants to be able to practice maneuvers indoors, or maybe on those rainy days wants to be able to fly indoors because they can't fly outdoors. This does come in a bind and fly version, so you get aircraft fully assembled ready to bind, and you do get the standard 150 milliamp 1S E-flite battery and then your E-flite USB charger. Charge time on that, you're looking at about sort of 40 to 45 minutes. The aircraft does come fitted with safe technology. It does have AS3X as well, so you've got gyros working in your favour. You've got safe technology with panic recovery. This also has a brand new feature called Safe Z technology, which is an altitude hold essentially. So using the onboard accelerometer, it's helping the flight controller maintain a constant altitude. So this is a fantastic training feature for people learning how to fly. It's one less thing that you have to worry about. And for those of you that have flown helicopters, you'll know that in a hover, modulating your throttle is something that beginners tend to find difficult until you get the hang of it. So that Safe Z technology really is going to help you maintain a consistent altitude, pick up all the other flight characteristics of the helicopter and progress even faster through the beginner mode to intermediate and then hopefully to the advanced and 3D maneuvers if that's what you want to do. Brand new release from Spedix is the Rex 80. This is an 80mm whoop style FPV quad. It's actually really highly specced out. It should have super performance as well. So this is a 3 to 4S compatible unit. We recommend probably the Dual Sky 550 milliamp 3 cell would be ideal. Comes in bind and fly. It actually doesn't come in two versions. We do have the Spectrum DSMX bind and fly, so that'll be compatible with all the current Spectrum transmitters. And also we do have an FR Sky version as well. So for those of you that might use FR Sky, we have a bind and fly version pre-installed with an FR Sky receiver. So you can go ahead and hook it up to your radio. You're not just limited to strictly the Spectrum users having a bind and fly version. It does use it's 11,000 kV brushless motors. And like I said, on 3 to 4S LiPo power, it's going to have a lot of punch. An F4 flight controller and a Cadix camera pre-installed. So high quality gear in this, should make it a fantastic indoor and outdoor on lighter wind days, but outdoor is certainly capable. So a fantastic release from Spedix. A new release from Carisma is the SC1E Range Rover edition. Now this is more than just a body revision. The car does take a lot of features from the existing SC1E chassis style and has had some new releases and some improvements. The first and most obvious is the Range Rover styling. It's a fantastic looking scale crawler. Carisma do a great job at including everything you need in the box to get up and running, so this is a complete ready to run. It has transmitter which runs on 2.4 gig. It includes a nickel metal hydride battery charger, and the car is entirely assembled. So all you really need to do when you get this, take it out of the box, charge the battery up, and you're ready to go start crawling. Taking a look at some of the improvements made to the SCA1E, you'll probably notice the all-new battery and servo mounting. This is chassis mounted now, so mounted between the rails, is not floating off the suspension, but it is hard mounted to the chassis, getting the weight all the way over the front steering. This gives you better performance when crawling up steep rocks, keeping the weight over the front, steering on the ground, giving you control and precision. One of the nice neat upgrades on this car as well is that the speed controller is now LiPo compatible. So if you do want to use 2S LiPos, you are able to straight out of the box. You don't need to buy any extra electronics. As it comes, ready to go, it is a nickel metal hydride pack. So if you do choose to upgrade that down the line to a higher capacity unit and keeping it nickel metal, or you want to go with a LiPo version, you're more than welcome to do that. It is a brushed motor, and then the electronics are in a sealed box at the back here. They have even added silicone around where the antenna comes out of the box to try and keep it as waterproof as possible. So this is a great car if you do want to go out and run in some damper areas. Able to do that with it out of the box. Obviously anytime you do run in water though, you need to keep your maintenance up with the car with bearings, lubricating bearings, drive shafts, the motor and stuff like that. So you want to keep it clean and dry as much as you can. But all in all, a really fantastic release here from Carisma. Again, pushing the game with the ready to run cars, including everything you need to go and making great crawlers. Thanks again for joining us today guys for another RC update video. Had some really cool product to show you as you've seen. Really excited about all of this, especially the Inductrix Switch Air. It's a super innovative product, really cool. We've had a lot of fun flying it and playing around with it. As always, like, subscribe to our video, jump on our Facebook, follow us, jump on our website, and we'll catch you next week. Catch you later.